What's up, you guys? Today we're in for a treat with all the craziness going on with coronavirus. Unfortunately, our Airbnb has been struggling with a lot of cancellations, and with the policy Airbnb had put in place for their extenuating circumstances, they overrid everyone's cancellation policy as hosts, which put hosts in a very tough spot in order to try and take care of guests and refund everybody. I won't be talking about my particular beliefs on that right now, but with all the cancellations, our unit is open, and I want to bring you all along and show you a very important tactic or thing you need to consider if you are considering setting up a short-term rental for yourself and renting it out on sites such as Airbnb. So we're going to head over there, and we're going to talk a little bit about what makes your place unique, because there is a ton of competition in the market, in a hot market, with such as Nashville that get several million visitors a year. Not only do you competing with hotels, but you're competing with other Airbnbs, and there's new Airbnbs listed every single day of the week. So how do you make yours unique? And you really need to keep one thing in mind. In this day and age, many folks, especially younger people, booking on Airbnb are scrolling through pictures, and they only get a couple pictures to scroll through. They see the price, availability, and those few photos, and they're making that decision to click on your page and view more photos and learn more about your Airbnb at that point in time, or else they're just going to continue to skip through it. So in order to increase your bookings and ultimately be able to charge more per night as well, and those two things in combination will make you significantly more money. So I'm going to bring you over to our place and show you a few things that we did that make our place very unique, and also help our stance in social media. And it's free marketing. If people come in and post pictures of themselves having a great time in our place, then it's going to be free marketing, and other people are going to click on our Instagram page and on our Airbnb link and so forth. All right, so we're pulling up to our unit here, and this was a brand new development in 2019. And the prices were a great deal at the time. When we got in, we actually got the last unit out of 11 units in here. So it looks kind of cookie cutter when you pull in. However, again, what makes our place unique is how we furnished it inside, and then we have some things that stand out, and we'll head up to the rooftop eventually and show you that as well. Again, we want to talk about how your place stands out on Airbnb, because ultimately you need folks who are looking at and booking your property. They need to be able to see themselves there before they ever even click book. Okay, if you create that emotional appeal, all of a sudden people and their friend group are like, it's probably worth spending. All we got to do is spend $25 more a night, and we could have that place instead of the all these other places that we're looking at. So you got to have that sex appeal, and you got to have that emotional appeal that draws someone to their place, and they could see themselves staying there. And also, ultimately, what you want is them to post pictures of themselves having a great time in your place that is free marketing to the world and unlimited amount of views to, if you have a Facebook or Instagram page that highlights your property or link to your Airbnb. Again, so let's go ahead and check it out. All right, guys, so we just walked in our Airbnb here in Nashville, and immediately when you walk in, this is what people see. So we have an awesome custom light up sign. Again, it maybe $100 or $200. I forget how much we spent on it, but just something like that, people can see themselves taking a picture. Kind of creates a sex appeal that differentiates you from some ordinary entry table that has no flair to it. All right, so downstairs we have a couple bedrooms, and they each have one twin over twin bunk bed and one twin over full bunk bed. And something that we like to do is obviously not just have the bland, white paint or tan paint that you would have in your ordinary house, but in our house we have kind of a baby blue or sky blue color, and in each bedroom you'll see we have wallpaper or some kind of wall decor that helps our place stand out. Again, it's just creating these little touches that kind of have some sort of sex appeal that's going to drive your customers to book quicker and book for longer stays. Again, same thing in this room. We have a twin over full bunk and a twin over twin. And again, just some fun wall decor. Got mirrors in every room. All right, so we're gonna head on upstairs, and we'll show you where the real fun begins. All right, so we're heading upstairs, and again, what I'm about to get into is we branded our short-term rental as Butterfly B&B. or Butterfly B&B Nashville, which you guys can go look up on Instagram or Facebook, find our page, see all of our photos and what we've done with the property and how we leverage free social marketing on social networks such as Instagram. So immediately when you walk up, you can see a portion of why it's called Butterfly B&B. Again, we have this unique decor to kind of set ourselves apart. And you walk into an open living space, and we always provide nice little welcome gifts for our guests. We have a lot of bachelorette parties booked here. So we often leave champagne or wine or snacks, and we have a great big open concept kitchen. And again, here are just a few things that help our place stand out. So we have a very, very detailed guest book, again, branded with Butterfly B&B, that has all of our local recommendations. Again, we live in Nashville, so we know all of these great places and how long the wait times are, what restaurants to avoid, things like that. Again, it's Music City, so it wouldn't be harmful to have a unique touch. We ordered this on eBay. Again, I think it was under $200, and it doesn't function. It's more of an eye candy piece, but we got a lot of great comments and photos taken with this thing here. And then again, this is the key feature of our place. So we hired probably top 2 mural artists here in Nashville. And they came in and they worked with us on creating a concept. We had the concept of a butterfly, because in Nashville in particular, there's a lot of murals around town, which both men and women, but particularly the ladies, especially if they're on bachelorette parties, they will actually come to Nashville and spend days walking around taking pictures with murals. I've driven down in the Gulch area of downtown, and there's some famous murals that Taylor Swift and other, famous music artists or actors and whatnot have actually posed in front of and posted on their social media. It has created this crazy draw and appeal for folks to come to Nashville because they too want to take that picture to say, hey, I was here, I did the thing, right? So we had this concept of mural and concept of wings, and how can we make it unique and kind of roll off the tongue and sound nice? So we came up with Butterfly B&B, went back and forth with the mural artist on a few different designs. We knew the colors we wanted, and this is ultimately what we came up with. So guests will come in here and stand right in front of it and take pictures, and it's unique, and it creates, again, that emotional appeal of, hey, I want to book this place so I can come in, have a great time with my friends or family, and I can post this on social media. And again, it creates that appeal and that draw that we currently live in today, where social media is really important to people to connect with friends that they don't see often. And honestly, people are trying to be influencers left and right, and that, more power to them. I get it. So in order to really, make a statement on whatever vacation or trip you're on, things like this are a huge advantage to you as an Airbnb or short-term rental to help you stand out. All right, so something else we're going to talk about is if you have any outdoor spaces, okay, you need to make them unique and have decent furniture. It's worth spending the extra money on. In this case, we have 3 outdoor spaces. We have 2 balconies here, and we got the string Edison light bulbs. All right, so people see these on pictures and they say, okay, I can see myself hanging out with friends, drinking out here, or they got the lights. Again, it makes a nice picture or video. And again, back to the social media thing, you have that sex appeal that people want to stay there. They want to show their friends where they stayed and the things that they did. So again, just these little touches that you can spend a tiny bit extra money of up front will pay off in large dividends over the long term. All right, so this is the second floor of the house. And we're going to move up to the 3rd floor and show you the master bedroom and our queen bedroom, which are probably the most unique rooms in the house. And then we'll head up to the rooftop after that. All right, guys, this is my favorite room in the whole house. And my wife and I had spent hours going through Wayfair, Amazon, and other online shopping sites looking for the perfect combination of wallpaper and lighting as bedside table lighting and other finishes as well. So this one we went with more of a gold look. And again, the Edison lighting, something unique, and we dropped in more of a modern brick on the back. All right, in this room, I want to stay here, solely because of this room. It looks cozy, it looks welcoming, and again, creates that sex appeal of, man, I wish my room looked like that. I have to stay here. All right, I got these really cool lights, got these cheap plants, but again, they look nice, and they're fake plants, so they don't take any maintenance or anything like that. We have a great big master bath. Nice gold finishes. huge bath. So we're gonna head over to the second largest room, which is my second favorite room. And this is a super fun room. I think this is probably more catered toward women, but again, we have a super fun room with, as soon as we saw this wallpaper, we knew we had to have it. We could create something fun with a unique bed frame that we definitely wouldn't ordinarily have in our own house. But that's the thing you have to create, is you're not building a place like the typical whites and tans or black and golds that you only have in your house, because it's kind of like the everyday type of feel you want. You want to create a unique space that is different, because when people go on vacation, they don't want to stay in their own home, right? They want to stay in a unique place that they wouldn't ordinarily stay in, that has that sex appeal again. So this wallpaper is super fun. It was peel and stick, so it's super cheap, super easy to hang. I'm lying. It was not easy to hang. If you ever want to test a marriage, hang some wallpaper for 6 straight hours with your wife or your husband. But we got through it, all right? And this is, the last bathroom I'll show you. Don't just get a plain touches. Get something fun. Get kind of that marble swirl look, but nothing too special about here. Lastly, we're gonna head up to the rooftop. Now this is probably the top 2, along with the butterfly mural, reasons why someone would book our place. All right, and you'll get to see in just 1 second, so we'll head on up. All right, guys, so we're at the rooftop, and I'm gonna show you guys what we did. We spent a little bit more than we were hoping to, but once we understood that we had to create sort of a sex appeal in order to appeal to customers on why they should stay here, it made total sense to spend an extra $1,000 or $1,500 on some great outdoor furniture and some other unique touches that definitely make us stand out. All right, so I'm going to show you guys what we did. So we have this large area. Again, we accommodate 12 plus guests. So we needed a comfortable area where everyone could be included and hang out up here. And we have a heater for the colder months. And then we have these awesome little hanging chairs. I call them little nests. That, again, they're different from all the other properties around here with rooftops. I don't think I've seen, I'm sure other properties have something similar, but I have not seen any listed in Nashville from my own searches that have these type of chairs. Again, they just create some sort of unique place to hang out, right? I mean, if you're looking on the images through Airbnb on places you want to book, I personally would book this place, not solely because of something like this, but this definitely helps stand out because, hey, I want to stay there. And again, I want to be able to post and share these photos and videos of me and my friends or family having a great time, and the unique finishes of the place that we booked, right, as a group. Again, so we have some additional furniture, plenty of space for large groups to hang out. And lastly, we have a wet bar up here, which is awesome. So we got running water, we got a cooler, trash can down here, and we've thought about putting a grill up here. We still might do. We've had a couple requests from guests, but we haven't had enough in order to move forward with it. And again, lastly, we have these little Edison string lights that you'll see around that look really, really nice at night. And again, if you go on our Airbnb page or VRBO page, you'll be able to see these pictures that are in the evening with the lights lit up. It looks really nice. Again, it kind of creates that sex appeal of, hey, I want to stay there. I could see me and my friends or family, my bachelorette or bachelor group, cracking a beer after a long day on Broadway Street, downtown Nashville, and just kind of kicking it and living life how it's supposed to be lived. So that's all, you guys, for the tour. But I hope you enjoyed checking out our first Airbnb that we had listed. We're actually under contract for another one right now that'll be closer to downtown, set to close on that on April 14th. But again, you got to look to create some sort of sex appeal to help stand out in other guests. So make your place Instagrammable, right? That's the term that my wife and I use. You got to make it Instagrammable because people are seeking, places or experiences when they're on vacation or traveling to share online with others. And honestly, they're trying to get people to hit that like button. So what a better way to do it than to create, unique experiences or unique touches that help you stand out and help you get more bookings and help you make more money ultimately. All right, guys, just to recap. Again, think of unique ways that you can, even though it's a very hard time for current Airbnb or VRBO home operators or management companies, a lot of cancellations are happening, so houses are vacant. think of unique ways that you can make the property better and make it more appealing to future guests, because we don't often have an extended period of time in order to make, you know, minor, even major changes. So take advantage of this time and how you can make more money in the future and make best of the current situation that we're all in today. I know it's super tough times right now, but we'll all get through it and we'll be back to normal in no time, hopefully, fingers crossed. But again, just to recap kind of what we talked about today, again, you guys got to create that sex appeal. You have to appeal to whatever market or group that you want your property to appeal to, right? Who do you want to book your property and what do they want? What is driving them to stay there? Again, create that sex appeal. Have unique finishes in your house. It helps to have things like unique decor, or like we have a mural that's interactive that people will post and help self-market our place for us at zero cost to us at this point as ongoing advertising, right? If you have outdoor spaces, whether it's a pool, a patio, a backyard, don't just leave it as is. Hang up some unique, you know, Edison lighting, have a fire pit, make it a space where people can click on a picture and say, I have to stay there. Again, that first emotional appeal and grab is what we're going for, because you only get 1 or 2 clicks, you know, per guest as they're scrolling through hundreds or thousands of properties in whatever city that you have properties listed in. So again, you got to make yourself unique. But that's it for me today, guys. I'm wishing all of you health and wealth today and in the future. If you like the video, throw me a like. Please subscribe below. It really helps me out. I'm trying to produce unique content that's relevant to my listeners. Again, take advantage of this time to work on things that maybe you wouldn't ordinarily be able to, just because everything is so busy and hectic all the time, all right? So we'll talk to you guys soon. See you next time.